Hey there shoppers, it's Amy and I'm here with the Helios dehumidifier from AlorAir. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that I depend on AlorAir dehumidifiers for so many parts of my business. In my home, we've got a lot of storage of products, a lot of cardboard, a lot of boxes, a lot of things like that, both in our storage unit upstairs and also in our garage, places that can be prone to humidity, especially because I live in a very humid climate. So now we actually have expanded a little bit. This is our first video that we are showing you guys the garage of our studio, where of course we are storing more products, more inventory, more cardboard, and more things that we need to make sure stay safe and stay clean and stay dry. And I'm relying on AlorAir and the Helios right here to make that happen. So I love this unit right here because I'm in a little bit slightly smaller space than what I normally am in. This works for about 1,000 square foot. So when I say smaller, don't think super, super small. This is still up to 1,000 square foot. And I will put the exact numbers on screen, but the amount of water that it can pull from the air in a day is absolutely incredible. It is commercial grade, so don't let that fool you. However, I will say this unit, unlike some of the others that I've checked out, both from AlorAir and other companies, this is a little bit more user-friendly. This is definitely something that looks great. It's very beautiful. It's something that you can put in your laundry room, in your bathroom, in your home, etc. And it just fits right in and goes right into your aesthetic. It's lightweight, it's super easy to move around, and you're gonna notice, of course, it has that built-in handle, making it even easier to move from room to room, from job site to job site, etc., etc. I also love that it does have nice little feet down here at the bottom. That is gonna be great, not only for making sure that whatever surface you set this on is safe and you don't have to worry about the integrity of that, but also that it's nice and stable, even if you are somewhere like in a basement that maybe doesn't have an even floor. This is gonna set up nice and fine and you don't have to worry about it tipping over. Also, I wanna point out the filter in here is totally washable, which I love because you don't have to continually buy different filters. That's gonna save you some money. And it also works not only just to be a dehumidifier, but this is also gonna kind of work as an air purifier as well, because it's gonna take a lot of those contaminants out of the air along with the moisture. So you're kind of getting a 2-for-1, right? I'm also gonna point out that it is super, super quiet. So this is not gonna disrupt you. It's not gonna disrupt your life. It's gonna be very, very quiet. It also is super easy to use. You've got this beautiful screen. It's gonna tell you everything that you need to know right on here. You've got your on off, you've got your up down, you've got the display right here that's telling you the current humidity. And also I can set the humidity like I want it to be at, we'll say 46. Currently, when the 46 goes away, it's going to tell you we're at 51. You'll be able to see by the end of this video that it's actually sucking moisture out of the air, it's working, and it's telling you what the relative humidity is. We're already at 51. So you also have the defrost function. I want to point out that even that this works definitely in colder environments. Historically, dehumidifiers have not worked that well in very cold environments. They kind of tend to shut down. This, you'll see the defrost come on and you'll see this able to work even when it is cold outside or even when the unit is kind of frosting over. It still has things in place to make sure that it still works very, very hard for you. And again, the amount of moisture it's able to pull out of the air in 24 hours is absolutely incredible, up to 1,000 square foot, even though this is a small, compact, beautiful unit. You're also going to see this GPP and CO. CO is continuous operation. That's a great function for if you have almost like an emergency situation. You've got a flood, you've got super water damage, you want to make sure that you are just using this around the clock. You can do the CO mode. And the GPP What that does is basically, instead of relative humidity, GPP is going to take into account the temperature of the environment and give you a more accurate reading. So if you are on a job site, if you are a professional, if you are really serious about your parts of humidity in the air, this is going to give you an even more accurate reading, and you'll be able to see that as well. So again, this is a unit that's super user-friendly. Like I said, it's very easy for anyone to use, very easy to put in, you know, your home, your bathroom, your attic, your storage unit, wherever it might be. Very easy to use, but it also gives you those professional grade measurements, and it gives you the professional grade stats. So you're getting commercial and industrial use with a unit that is super easy to use for anyone and easy to use in your home, which is incredible. As far as drainage goes, this one works with a super simple gravity drainage. I've got my hose right out here. You just put it on the side. Oh, here we go. We're already down to 50, so we've got our humidity down from 52 to 50 already just in the course of the last minute, just to prove that this is working. So you've got your hose right here. You can put this into a bucket. You can put this out the drain. You can put this out of the house or the window or whatever works for you, but it's basically a gravity hose drain situation. So it's very simple, very easy to use. Overall, like I said, I rely on AlorAir both in my main home and now in the studio as well. And I'm so excited to have a unit that is so user-friendly, so easy to move around, and so lightweight. And I think you guys will be as well. So I'm gonna leave all the links, all that kind of stuff in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out and get to shopping. Adios, amigos.